Hi everyone, this is Chandan. Today we are going to see data manipulation in Pandas, how we can manipulate the data using Pandas. So let's start. So I couple of point implemented here. So I can go through one by one and implement the related logical terms here. So here you can see I divided into four parts. First one is indexing and selecting a data. Second one is filtering and subsetting data. And third is adding, modifying and deleting columns and rows. And fourth is handling missing data, which is a non-valid. Okay, let's go through one by one. So there is, to select the data, there is a four types of option we have using Pandas. So first one is iloc, which is very popular. Access a group of row and columns by labels or a Boolean array. So using iloc, we can access group of row and columns. So let's provide, I already have shown iloc, and here you can see it's also providing that. So to print that, I just need to give that index. So by the label, we can print. So first column it is printed. Alice, it's start from 0, 1, 2. So it started from second index, which is a 1, 1, and 1. Okay, so like that you can select, and can also select that using iloc and provide that index. Suppose all the index and select that name column. So only name column provide for the all rows. Okay. And the data type of that is object, because it's only printed for single as series. For one column, it's represented as series. Okay, so it's a iloc example, iloc, and let's implement iloc. So using iloc, we can provide that example, iloc, and just we need to give that index. So let's see the definition. iloc access group of row and columns by integer position. So iloc represents the index of that location. So we just need to give that location index and it will print that. Okay. So it's here you can see it's printed as second location, which is 0 and 2. So basically it's print that third column with the Charlie 22, and to see that all the data frames you can select that. Here you can see, so it's Charlie 22 and Chicago, so it's selected third row. Okay, I hope you got it. And let's see the another example, iloc, and here we just need to give that access all record, all row from the first column and second column. So for the second column, there is a age, and it will print all the record. Or if we want to skip first one and then to print, so here you can see. So here we can give that 0 to 1, and if we want to access that third column, then we can print all the records. And if we want to access, so only Charlie and Chicago and Houston will be printed, because I provided that index. So it's represent that first one represent how many row we can escape, and from there we can select the data. And second one is which column we want to select. Okay, I hope you understand that iloc. Let's understand that add function. So to understand that add function, first we need to see that definition. So it's access a single value from a row or a column level pair. So basically whatever the label we can give, it select that single values. So let's see the example. Suppose df.add first row and just give that city name. So here I need to provide bracket. So at here we do not need to give that this bracket. So here you can see it's selected on Los Angeles, which is a city column first record. It will 0 record first, second, third. Okay. And similarly, we can provide a first, so like that. Then or we can also give that name. So here you can see it's represented. Okay. So using IAD. So to understand that IAD, let's see the definition. It's access a single value of rows and columns pair by integer position. And so basically it is accessed by the index position. So let's see the example. Df IAD, 1 access that value at rows, second row and first column. So here you can see there is a new word. So here you can see I define that and so it created a different in-memory data changes, and here you can see the second row and first index column 0, 1 and change that values. Okay, so like that it's work. Let's see the filtering and subsetting of the data. So filter selecting a row based on the condition and selecting a specific row and column. So to perform that operation, it's print first D whatever that we have data frame data, and here we need to assign some values. So to understand, and now 80 the value is updated, and we can perform some operation like instant the data frame, filter data frame, filter DF, and we need to select that age above than 25 and print that data frame. So whatever the is above than 25, it's printed. So it's excluded that record first row. Okay. So like that we can filter that data. We just need to provide that and subset of data frame. We just need to select that. So to select that data frame in subset, we just need to give that whatever the column we need to select, name, city. So here you can see the name and city records is printed, and let's see how we can add and modify the data or remove the column and rows. So to perform that operations, we need to add some column. Let's print what we have, that data frame, and to add that some column here, suppose salary, and just 4 records I implement, and we can print that data frame. So here you can see 4 recorded added here. So like that we can add some column with a singular number of rows value, and it will easily add that. Okay, so let's modify that column. Second one is modify that column. So df age, here I need to give the column name in the single quote, and we can increase whatever the data we have. We can add the one values in the age column. So here you can see all the records are increase of age column. Okay, let's see how we can. So similarly you can perform that all the operations here and manipulate the data. Let's see that delete the column. So to delete that column, we need to drop df.drop, and I added a salary, so I just to remove that salary, and x is equal to 1 and in place true. Okay, so what it does, for to see the difference, here you can see if we add that x is 0, it won't work because there is that time it's starting selecting that row wise, so we need to give that column wise, and in place, so there is no any salary, so I just need to, and then you need to, so here you can see salary is added, and then I need to drop that, so it will drop, and in place what it does, it's change the actual data frame. We do not need to assign the data frame in a new variable, so actual memory it will change. That's why it's called that in place equal to true, and it won't return that. If we remove that in place, okay, and let's return that, here you can see we have a salaries values, and if we drop that, so it won't print the drop values, but suppose drop it column, and we can print that, okay, so like that we can print. But if we want to see that df changes, it won't work. Without in place, it will be the same date. So like that in place work. Okay, so this is all about handling a missing, manipulating the data, and we just need to handle that none values. So handling a none technique do many as a missing data, such as filling, dropping. So to understand that, let's perform some operations on that, and we will. So first we need to print that. So these are the value we have, and df.loc, and we want to select first row of each column. So here you can see first row of each column is 31, okay, and if we want to set none values, so we just need to put that none values, and similarly we can also do that loc, and we can perform some operation. So that's why I'm providing a none values. So like that, here you can see there is none values for a city and age, okay, and to fill that none values, we have that some method like to fill that age. So to fill that age, we can perform that operations like fillna. So here you can see there is a in place equal to true, so it will change the actual data frame. And fillna, what it does, first it select whatever the age value we have, and then calculate the average value, and then whatever the none value we have, put those value on that. So here you can see it's provided that all the value in the floating point number, because I provided a mean values here. So that's why done like that. You can solve it by exploring some method to solve how we can remove that floating point from the age. Okay, let's see the second example, df.ct. So we need to perform that, fill that value for city. Okay, so to perform that value for city, there is an unknown value. We just, whatever the known value will become unknown. So city becomes, for the Charlie, city becomes unknown. So like that we can also perform that and fill that. Or if we have, suppose we do not have as of now none values, so to perform that operation, first we need to perform that none operations, and here you can see none value, again it scan none and none. Okay, so to perform that operation, we just need to drop that none values. So like df.drop nn, and we can provide that in place equal to true, and it will drop that whatever the null value is there. So these two row is dropped. So these two row are dropped, and only two records are there for Elise and David, because they won't have any null value. So that's all about the data manipulation in Pandas. I hope you understand. You can play more and understand more methods by going through that Pandas documentation. Like that, you can go. Getting started, you can go there and learn about tutorials. You can go on tutorial and how installation works, and after that package overview, then getting a tutorial how we can read and write, select a subset of data flow and create a plot. So in the next video we can do that. Okay, so that's all about for Pandas data manipulation operations. Thank you for watching.